Let's look back to another part of Persona 5 Tactica. In the last part, we met Samael, and we're just gonna continue.
Same here. I feel achy all over. Looks like everyone's run ragged, huh? Cheers on a job well done, though.
Let's get home. Hot coffee and curry on the house sounds sublime right about now.
Curry on the
Jeez,
house.
man. You're already trying to mooch?
He's on it.
Toshiro?
Salmael said it was born from people's hearts. Does that mean we could be looking at the possibility of another being like it emerging again?
Yeah, always.
Yeah, it definitely isn't out of the question. If that's what people wish for, it could end up happening one day.
I see. Then I'll just need to prove it, won't I? That people can keep moving forward of their own will, even if it means getting hurt.
You've come a long
No
way.
kidding. You've really become the kind of person others can look up to. I'll be cheering for you. Always.
Hey! Oh, shit, this place is coming apart!
Ah, yes, typical.
Could it be because the creator of this world is gone?
Evasive maneuvers, go!
Everyone run, quickly! Also, if someone could lend me a shoulder, I can't move.
Yes. Let's run on our own legs now.
We should be able to escape if we get back to the train. Final stretch. Hang in there, everyone.
Where's the train gonna take us?
Run like your life depends on it. We're getting back to Miss Lavenza.
Also, my life might depend on it.
Toshiro, hurry!
He's older, to be fair.
Welcome back, everyone. Miss Lavenza, there's no time. Please get us out of here. Understood. In that case, this train will be departing momentarily. Please be sure to keep your hands, feet, and tails inside of the windows at... Let's skip that part for now, okay? Just get us out of here, please!
A good few of us do have
What a
tails.
shame. I wanted to do that at least once. All right, I'll fly us out at super express speed. Please hold on tight. It bore witness to your battle, all the way through to the very end. Wow! What we see here is most assuredly the product of not yielding in your convictions.
I thought they hated us. Thought we were evil to these ones.
I'm hungry.
Huh? We're back here? The creator of this world, Salmael, has been defeated. Eventually, this place should go back to its proper state.
Shouldn't this all disappear because this is all inside the whole place? Right, okay. So Samael made the three places. I'm not even going to count that fourth thing as a kingdom, right? The three kingdoms, right? Now that Samael has been defeated, shouldn't all the kingdoms disappear as he created them? While the ruler of this kingdom was, yes, Marie, Samael created Marie. All of this being in Toshiro's cognition as well. How does
Once that happens, you should all be able to return to your reality as well. Until then, please spend your time wisely, so as not to leave any regrets. Regrets?
I see. Well, we should probably get our goodbyes out of the way, shouldn't we?
Guys, hold up. You're not coming with us, Serena?
You don't mean you're going to disappear too?
No, I'm not disappearing. I'm just going back to where I came from. I was only born to protect Toshiro's heart from Salmael's rule, remember? Now that his influence is gone, it's time for me to go back into Toshiro's heart. So, you can't cry. All right, Toshiro?
A needless concern, I should say. You were once a part of me, so you'll just be going back to where you belong. What kind of person cries over saying goodbye to himself?
You really aren't honest with yourself, are you?
Hey, the fight only just ended. It's too early to be saying goodbye. There was still so much I wanted to talk about with you.
Yeah. This should be the beginning, not the end.
Thank you, Futaba. On. Brief as it was, I'll never forget the time we spent together. Not ever.
I won't tell you goodbye. I'll just say I was proud to bear witness to your noble way of life.
We'll always be connected through Toshiro, okay? Bye, Marina.
Yusuke, Makoto, I was saved by your wisdom on many an occasion. I won't say goodbye either. We'll meet again, okay?
She's not disappearing. I know it in my head, but it still makes me sad.
In these moments, it definitely looks coolest if you can make it short and sweet. But it looks like that ain't for me.
I feel the same way. Haru, Ryuji, I learned a great deal from your candor. If Toshiro ever loses his nerve again, I'd like you two to snap him back to his senses.
Are you going already?
It's time.
I see. And here I was planning to take you in as my apprentice. It's a shame, you know?
You've been spared.
I guess I missed out big time, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
Will you teach me if we meet again? What it takes to be a phantom thief, that is.
You can count on it.
I mean, I'm just gonna ellipse this because we're gonna see Aaron in the real world. Like, we're gonna obviously go back and see her.
Hey,
It's
don't
fine.
clam up now. You're gonna make me feel sad
No.
too.
Even at the very end, I still can't seem to get a read on your expressions. Morgana, Joker, I'm truly glad I met you both. In this very spot, in fact.
Marina!
Sorry, guys. I think my time's up.
You okay, Ryuji? Why are we all being so sad? Come on now. Grow up.
Thank you, everyone. In there! Well, in that case... It's time for action! The revolution is here! But I just can't fight anymore. It's time for revolution, Yoshiki! That's right. I'm... Stand up, Toshiro! Stand up!
Marina! I won't doubt myself anymore. No matter how many times I get knocked down, no matter how many times I falter, I'll follow the path I believe in. Will you? Watch over me.
Does she have a choice?
Is
Oh.
this LeBlanc?
Yeah, you're back to being a
There's
cat.
no mistaking it. This is LeBlanc.
Sounds so weird.
Jeez.
LeBlanc.
Everything looks normal outside, too. Yep, I think we're back.
Hell yeah! Oh man, we really did it. Hold the phone. Where's Toshiro?
He came to that world in a different way than we did. So it stands to reason he just landed in a different location.
But how can we confirm that? Like, can we call the diet?
Yeah, I think we'd sound really sus if we did that.
He comes in here for coffee. Yeah, he'll come in.
True. Remember how much of a fuss the press made when he went missing? It seems likely we'll hear if he's back.
Please be safe, Toshiro.
Toshiro!
Toshiro, where on earth have you been?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any concern.
Oh, I'm sure. I bet you were just running away from the pressure, as usual. Won't you just do as you're told? Or is that still expecting too much of you?
Now, Marie.
She is quite cruel. Yeah.
Incompetent though he may be, he's still my dear son. Please go easy on him. Whatever the circumstances, he did come back. I'll have him make a formal apology later and all will be well.
Father,
You fool! Disappearing at a time like this. Do you realize how much this will affect your credibility?
Oh, wished. It
We'll be
gains
holding
popularity.
An explanatory press conference immediately. I have the script for you here.
Well, what am I gonna say? I went into
Say
hiding?
you were covertly admitted to the hospital. Condition was critical, but you made a miraculous recovery. Now, health issues will lose you approval points, so be sure to make a point of impressing that you're back to full health. Come, no need to look so serious. Everyone still has high hopes for you. I've already laid out all the groundwork, so as long as you follow my instructions, there won't be any problem. That's how it's been. And that's how it'll stay.
Nah, don't think so.
yes.
Now then, Marie-san, shall we be going? We have our own preparations to make for the press conference. I would like you to play the part of the devoted fiancé who supported Toshiro through his many obligations.
Ugh, I realize I have to do this if I want to become First Lady. But it's such a hassle.
Then
Do you
don't.
think I should change? Perhaps I could wear something that panders a bit more to all those commoners.
Why did it? Oh, I suppose he does want to.
This is where the next chapter begins.
Yes, let's go.
Right, Irina?
I'm home! Woo! Boy, is it toasty out today.
With weather this nice, it feels like spring's already in full swing, doesn't it?
Since everyone's here again today, maybe we should ask for some coffee?
This is very disappointing. I had such high hopes for Mr. Kasukabe.
Indeed. As extreme turmoil continues to cast a pall over the political world, its future falls increasingly in question. Meanwhile, investigations of Mr. Kasukabe's father, Mr. Yoshiki, and his ex-fiancée will continue as...
Politics seem to be the talk of the town as usual, huh?
It's not surprising. Another major scandal on the coattails of the one last year.
Gotta give Toshiro credit, though. He got right to the chase at that press conference.
Oh, they look angry.
It was supposed to be an explanation for his disappearance, instead turned into a confessional. I am not qualified to be Prime Minister. I indict my father for his crimes.
Yeah, we're talking criminal indictments against an elder statesman by his own flesh and blood. And then he announces he's breaking off his engagement, too. Talk about a lot to process, Toshiro.
Where's Erina? Like,
Ultimately,
in all this.
his resignation means any hope of him becoming Prime Minister went down with him.
Everyone was totally shocked. A press conference like that brings back memories of last year, doesn't it?
Well, for
The way
Harry,
things
when
are
her dad
going,
died.
I don't see the dust settling for a while. But at least Toshiro kept his promise. That means his resolve was real.
Did Anne just say that? Like, I know it could have meant for Shiro, but wasn't it also a press conference for, like, Okumura? Like, I feel like Anne just really subtly dropped, like, oh, it brings back times from when your dad died.
Sure, but it's not only that. What he did took a lot of courage, too.
He's definitely got guts. His actual gut, though. Not sure it's up for what could come next.
Man, what was he thinking saying all that? Way to make us worry. Isn't there any way we can contact him? Like, asking
He can
Makoto
come
sis
in.
or something?
No. Public security has their eye on us. Trying
Why?
to make contact with him would very likely have the opposite effect. I know it's frustrating, but waiting is our only option right now.
Why does public security have their eye on us? Do people know that we're the Phantom Thieves? People don't know that we are the Phantom Thieves, right? Right? Like, people don't know that we are the Phantom Thieves? Do they? Oh no, public security because, like, the police know that we're the Phantom Thieves, I suppose? Yeah, I assume it's because the police know that we are.
Phone. Why don't you answer it for him?
Hello? Is this Cafe LeBlanc? My name is Representative... my name is Kasukabe.
Hey, did he say Kasukabe?
Shut up, cat. Your order, please.
Huh? Oh, one coffee. Heavy on the sugar.
Did he really just order? Hey, it's Toshiro, isn't it?
Could that be Morgana?
You can hear him through the phone?
Wouldn't you be in cat form right now? Should I speak in feline?
Meow.
Are you making fun of me? This is just a temporary guise I used to keep out of the public eye. So, what's up? You had everyone here worried.
Forgive me. I refrained from contacting you to avoid any potential trouble it might have put you in. I'm sure you know from the news by now, but things have been pretty hectic on my end. As for my father and Marie, they'll likely be arrested with their co-conspirators very soon.
I hope you're avoiding them so they don't
Wanted
stab
to
you.
make sure you all were aware of that.
The when you get pushed in front of a train.
I see. You did well, Toshiro.
Anyways, I've been tied up in hearings every day, and it looks like I'll only be getting even busier moving forward. I also still have to figure out what I'm going to do now that I'm not a representative anymore.
Be a journalist. Any ideas? Put to work. I'm not well for my job. I don't have the authority.
I know I want to start over. I want to become a politician I'm proud to be.
So you're gonna be a politician still?
Of course, I still don't know what kind of sentence I'll get. So, maybe expecting a fresh start isn't very realistic. But even so, I think I still want to take on the challenge. I want to be the kind of politician people can trust to take a stand and fight by their side. Thanks. And one day, I'll turn our society into a place that no longer needs the Phantom Thieves.
That's a bold claim, Mr. Big Shot. Let's see what you got then.
Well, it's been great hearing your voices again. I'll say goodbye for now.
You only heard 2 of our voices.
Probably won't be able to come by the cafe anytime soon. But I'll be sure to visit one day. All right then. Tell everyone I say hi, will you? Thank you, Phantom Thieves. Stay well.
Oh, wow! So Toshiro-san's going to try and become a politician again.
There's no doubt it'll be a bumpy road. It's been under a lot of fire online from what I've seen.
Yeah, the internet's already bent on canceling Toshiro and his dad. No surprise there, though. Honestly, it'd be strange if they didn't go after them.
No matter how admirable your ideals may be, at the end of the day, it's the constituents that get to decide. He'll have to restart his whole race from scratch. Actually, more than that. He'll be behind the starting line.
He had to know what he was getting himself into, right?
Yeah.
He did. Toshiro said he was going to fight, and this only shows just how serious he was.
Doing what you think is right doesn't always produce positive results. But he made the decision to stay the course, and showed no regrets about what that meant. Regardless of how things began, we still learned a great deal from how he carried himself.
Yes, we certainly did.
someday, I hope everyone will understand what they stood for.
All right then. We did a lot of talking the talk too, so now we've got to back it up with action.
That's true. We wouldn't want Toshiro and Arena to laugh at us. So each of us will keep fighting for our respective goals. Does that sound about right?
And fight we must. First, I will battle this empty stomach, the result of an equally empty wallet.
Go get a job, Yusuke.
Oh, crap. I'm looking at extra
He can work
classes
here.
if I don't put up
He
a
can
good
work
fight
here.
against that quiz tomorrow.
Big ambitions, I see.
As for you, On, don't forget to fight that appetite of yours, or you'll be kicking yourself for it again.
So, like, let me get this right. All the spin-offs don't actually apply to each other because we haven't met, like, Zenkichi or Sophie in this universe. And in Strikers, we hadn't met Toshiro, probably, right? I don't understand why they can't just make the spin-offs actually interlink with the other spin-off. Like, I feel like Strikers should apply in this game. Like, we should bring up something to do with Zenkichi, at least, you know? I don't like that it's not connected.
You know what?
If you're gonna make spin-offs, make them all connected.
I'm confiscating that candy as punishment.
Hey, stop! You'll spill them!
My goodness. Settle down, you two.
A curry for me, please?
Me too!
You two really trying to score free grub in the middle of all this?
Oh boy. Doesn't matter how many times we have to fight for our lives. Some things never change, huh? Well, we may be our same old selves, but we did manage to save someone's life. There's no doubt the will we showed in battle got through to Toshiro and the others. Every person who takes a stand gives someone else a push of encouragement. Maybe that's how this flame of revolution gets passed on.
Let's keep pushing.
I get how you feel, but maybe let's take a breather for a while? Although, I can't see you guys sitting still if anything does come up. Now then, we don't have much time left to spend like this. Why don't you make some coffee for everyone? Something that'll really knock their socks off. They've earned it.
Oh, we're gonna get credits? We're gonna get cutscene? We're gonna keep Black Train? Credits? Is the credits skippable? It's okay if not. Just wanna know. Or not, I don't think. None of the buttons are doing anything, that's fine. I like to talk through the credits anyway, so let me check what time we're on it anyway. 23 minutes, yeah. Assuming these aren't like 10 minutes credits, this will be fine. So, let me give my take on Persona 5 Tactica. Let me give it a scoring. I might give it a 5 out of 10, right? I have no issue with the art style. Like I would prefer it to be the normal art style, but I don't have a. I'm not angrily against this art style like a lot of people were. The tactics, you know what? I didn't play Fire Emblem. I did play Digimon Survive. This is by far better, combat-wise than Digimon Survive was, by far. I just don't think this kind of combat is for me. I don't necessarily think it's something I would get a lot of enjoyment out of. Or I didn't get a lot of enjoyment out of. I do appreciate that they introduced a lot of new gimmicks, which like for Survive didn't really, I don't think. Story-wise, I was interested until the very end. Like that last kingdom was complete and utter trash. That just felt like they gave up on the game. That last kingdom alone lost 2 points. I also better see Eri, Natsuhara, at the end of this credit cutscene. I'm telling you that right now. That wouldn't get a point. That is my expectation. I might lose half a point if I do not see Eri Natsuhara at the end of this credits. I don't like the fact this is like a minus point for Strikers and this game that they do not connect correctly with base Persona, like Royal. Like, we'll take base Persona out of it. Persona 5 Royal. Things don't connect with that. Like the strike, I can't remember if strikers did connect. I mean, technically one could connect with it and the other wouldn't. They get minus points for not being connected to each other, straight off the bat. It ended the same way. The end felt really rushed, right? The end gets minus 2 points for just being rushed, right? I wasn't sold on the quest system. I didn't really like it. Specifically ones where you only got one combat to move. So that would get a minus point. I don't like the characters as well as I liked side characters in Persona 5 Royal and Zenkichi and Sophie. Specifically, like comparing it to Strikers and Zenkichi. And even the villain. The villain was just evil god. It wasn't even like, it wasn't Mari, it wasn't Yoshiki, it wasn't Toshiro, it was just all orchestrated by Samael. Like, it was essentially one, if you were going to put it in Palace's term, the whole place was a palace that he had created. I don't quite understand how we were even able to return to the first kingdom, given it all should have disappeared with Samael. But we did end up going back to our own world, which is fine. It had a really nice, I like the talk system in any game where you can like Octopath Travel as well, where you can go somewhere and just have a wee dialogue and talk. I like that. That's good. The parts where it did relate into this was mainly, the whole game was mainly about like Toshiro. It didn't really develop any of the other characters other than Toshiro and Irina, but even then Irina was kind of like backlogged until the third kingdom. I would have preferred it grow on the characters a bit more, but for the bits we did get, like the one that stands out to me the most is like when Toshiro was like, leave me behind, I'd rather just die, and then like Futaba was like, no, that's not gonna happen, no matter what happens, don't just sit and say you'd rather die, because that's stupid, because that's something obviously she had went through herself. So that was really nice. I wish we had that more, and I wish it wasn't always necessarily revolving around Toshiro, because this is a game for the Phantom Thieves. And I feel like if you had put Persona 3's cast into this game, the game would have went the same way. It wasn't really specific to the Phantom Thieves, it's just their ability was specific to it. I don't feel like a lot of their own experience and past stuff from the Persona 5 Royal had actually came up. Very rarely it did. And they didn't really do anything with Anne, Ryuji, Morgana. Like Yusuke, Haru, yeah, actually even Makoto didn't get anything. So yeah, only like I feel like Yusuke, Haru, and Futaba kind of got a little moment with Toshiro. Like Ryuji tried to chime in every now and then, but I don't feel like it related too much to them. I felt like they were quite taken out of the story. I didn't mind how the Velvet Room worked, how that you could forge weapons with personas. I felt like money was a bit of an issue, like trying to get money, because everything was so expensive, and I guess I could just replay levels to get money, but that is extraordinarily boring to have to do if that's the only way to get money in the game. So yeah, I think I've said more of the negatives here than positives. Overall, the first 3 kingdoms, story-wise, I did like. I didn't mind the combat out with quests. Sometimes it could feel a bit tedious, like with the elevators, specifically. That felt like, and if the map got really big and they just kept spawning enemies in on the other side, you had to kind of run all the way over to the other side to beat the enemies. And it took a little bit longer than it needed to sometimes. I also don't really understand what happened. Like, actually, I don't even know if I rewatched the part. I think I should rewatch it. That part where Toshiro awakened his persona, and I had no audio. I have rewatched that scene now, but I had no. Maybe you had. I don't know. But I had no audio, and that was awful. I don't understand what's happened there. Like, because I had audio previous to it, then I got audio right after, so it was just that cutscene that lost audio for some reason. Oh, that's very red. Oh, Toshiro Kasakabe. I think I saw him in front of the station. Who the heck is that? You know, the Diamond Member father and son from the corruption scandal? But isn't he the one who exposes Dad's corruption? IDC, politicians are all the same. How do you do IDC in Japanese? He's been in public like every day recently. Yeah, I've seen him around too. Why are these messages? Why are they popping up like this? What a joke. He just wants our votes. Stumping every single. I'll admit he got guts. I didn't read the other one. Now that you mention it, he does seem pretty brave. The press. I'm not reading this quick enough. Flurry of messages. Thank you. I'm willing to believe he's someone who actually wants to help. Aw. Look at them likes.
Thank you. I look forward to your support.
Okay, good. You don't lose your half a point. You've not been downvoted to 4.5 game. 5 might be the lowest thing I've rated. Honestly. Oh yeah, I suppose she would need like a wee walking stick, wouldn't she? I'm surprised she can walk at all, actually. In what way were you hit by this train? Like, how do you get hit by a train and just like
I finally caught up.
lose an eye?
I've been waiting.
She didn't even lose her ability to walk. She just lost the ability to walk without help. I don't quite understand how this train hit her. I don't think Atlas understands the damage a train hitting you would be. I mean, even if the train was stopping. Yeah, nah. Oh, I don't want to skip it. I just wanted to see if I was to press something. Loading. Where are we loading game? If you complete the game. I completed the game, guys. If you load your cleared save, you will start from the beginning of the game utilizing data from your clear save. Okay. Note that if you're overwriting your original data, you will not be able to resume from where you previously left off.
Better jot that down.
So, clear save up here. Cool. And we're going to end off there, guys. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Maybe you enjoyed it more than I did. Give the game a rating yourself if you've played it or if you just watched me play it all. And, yeah. What we're going to be doing is on Thursday, Friday instead of this, I think we'll be going on to Pokemon Storm Silver Nuzlocke. I think that's what we're doing. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do check out any other content on my channel or go check me out on Twitch. The Twitch link is in the description. I only stream once or twice a week. Once or twice a week, and whatever I'm streaming can change. I normally post everything on Twitter, my schedule and such. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you on a different thing. Bye!